Welcome to Nursing Simplified, the smart way to survive nursing school. In today's episode, we are going to begin our series on the principles of delegation by discussing the differences between responsibility and accountability. Having an understanding of these concepts are going to be the foundation for how you approach and answer delegation questions on exams and on the NCLEX. As always, if you could take a moment to like this video and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Go ahead and share this video with someone you think might benefit from it. That way, my content will be available to more people just like you. So thank you, and now let's dive in. Imagine you are Anya, waking up first thing in the morning. Shortly after you wake up, you start making a mental to-do list in your head of all the things you need to get done in that day. Think of this to-do list as a list of Anya's responsibilities for the day. Anya takes a few moments out of her morning to sit and figure out how she will get all of her responsibilities accomplished. She decides to delegate one of her tasks to Joey's babysitter, Amanda. She decides that she will ask Amanda to drive Joey to school, and this will free up some of her time to get all of her other responsibilities done. Anya gets ready to leave for work and asks Amanda to drive Joey to school. Amanda says no problem, and Anya scoots out the door to get to work. But even after all of the buses have dropped off all of the other kids at school and classes have started, Joey's not there yet. The principal calls Anya at work to check on Joey because he's had perfect attendance this year, and she's worried that he's sick. When Anya gets the call, she's upset and worried because she knew that she told Amanda to take Joey to school, and Amanda's always been so reliable. Meanwhile, Joey and Amanda stopped at the park to fly a kite for a little while before she dropped him off at school, just to have a little bit of fun. Amanda drops Joey off at school at 9 a.m. Just after she waves goodbye and Joey gets inside the school, Amanda's phone rings. Anya's on the phone and she sounds upset. Amanda reassures her that Joey is safe and sound at school. Anya is relieved that Joey's safe, and she tells Amanda they can discuss what happened later when Anya gets home. When Anya gets home, she's angry with Amanda for not getting Joey to school on time. Amanda explains that she thought school started at 9 instead of 8, so in her mind, she was getting him there on time. Anya's upset and sends Amanda home for the day. Later on, Anya's cleaning up the kitchen after dinner, and she's thinking that she might have been a little hard on Amanda. She was just so upset that Joey was late to school because it was almost the end of the year and he was up for a perfect attendance award. She thinks about it for a while and decides that she did not give Amanda clear directions and vows to call Amanda to apologize for being so angry with her. After all, it was her responsibility to make sure Joey got to school on time. She understands that because of a lack of clear communication, that she has to take ownership of the fact that Joey was late. Anya is accountable for Amanda's actions because it was Anya's responsibility to make sure Joey got to school on time. Anya calls Amanda and apologizes. They make an agreement to communicate more clearly in the future so there are no further misunderstandings. What have we learned so far from this scenario? Anya was responsible for everything on her to-do list, but ultimately she was accountable to make sure that all her responsibilities were completed. How does this apply to us as nurses? The nurse is responsible for all the tasks on assigned patients. The nurse can delegate tasks, but ultimately, the nurse is accountable for tasks that are not only performed independently, but also for those that have been delegated to another staff member. So the nurse is responsible for tasks, but accountable for the outcomes. You can also think about it as before and after your nursing shift. When you are getting ready to start to get your assignment, you learn the tasks that you are responsible for. So think ready, responsible. You're ready to start your shift, you determine your responsibilities, and you decide how you will accomplish those tasks. And some of those tasks can be delegated to other members of the team. After your shift, you are accountable to make sure all of the tasks you were responsible for have been completed. Not only that, but you need to be sure that they have been completed on time, correctly, and what the patient outcome was. Accountability is the same as ownership. You own those tasks and their outcomes. So at the end of your shift, you know your patients were cared for properly. So think after equals accountable. And now for a quick recap. You are responsible for all the tasks on your patient assignment. You are accountable for the outcomes of those tasks. You may delegate tasks to other members of the team. Accountability equals ownership. So if delegated tasks do not get completed, you are the one held accountable. So always make sure you check during your shift to make sure the delegated tasks have been completed. And there you have it. Today we talked about responsibility and accountability as it applies to delegation. Stay tuned. The next video in this series is coming soon. And if no one has told you today, please remember you are beautiful, you are needed, you are loved, you are strong, and most of all, dear friends, you are enough. And if you like this video or you learned something, please like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now go out there and be the amazing nurse you are meant to be. And remember, nursing is a work of art. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.